Hey you guys, Karma's back with another video. And I really wasn't going to do a video. Wait a minute, gotta fix my light. There we go. So I wasn't really planning on doing another video, but you know, the Holy Spirit has really been nudging me to do this video, and I really want to speak to those who are, going through a time right now where they are being oppressed. This could be in any type of level. Some of you may be at a level where you are being oppressed by your own families. You know, um, you know, you're going through a situation where you're having to separate yourself from your own families. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to cut off your own family because you guys are blood. These are these are the people that have been around you since you were born. Um, but at the same time, you had to separate yourself from your own families because you had to go your own way. And sometimes you can't take everybody with you. You can't take your whole family with you to where you're going. And sometimes when you are on the road to finding your purpose, you're finding um, your true self, sometimes is hard because you have to detach from your families. You have to detach from these people so that in order for you to move forward, in order for you to move towards your purpose, move towards your destiny. And sometimes your families are not going to fully support in your dreams. Your families don't really understand what you're trying to do with your life. They don't really understand why you're trying to fulfill your dreams. Why are you trying to become successful? Why are you trying to go after a vision that seems impossible? Why are you trying to go towards, you know, a dream that seems so unreal? But the reason why you had to detach yourself from your families in order for you to move towards your destiny and your purpose is because something in your heart is telling you that this is what you're supposed to do. Something in your heart is telling you that this is who you are. That whatever vision that God has given you is what is the vision that is for you. And sometimes you can't explain your vision to your families. You can't explain your visions to everybody because not everybody is going to understand you. Not everybody is going to understand your visions, your goals, what you're trying to do with your life. They're not going to understand your purpose. People are just going to just be lost about what you are trying to fulfill. And the reason why I'm bringing up families is because families are the ones that see who you are. They witness everything that you've gone through. They witness everything that you had to go through. They knew that, you've been in a tough situations in the past. You've dealt with, toxic relationships. You dealt with um, fake friends. You dealt with, just lies and manipulation and deception. Your families are the ones that witness you going through all of these things. And so when they see that you have become very strong and you have become very wise and you have become very tough, spiritually tough, and you have become even smarter to the point where, you know what, you made the decision that you're not going to be afraid anymore. You're not going to be afraid to be who you are. You're not afraid to walk in the purpose that God has given you. You are not afraid to be the person that God has created you to be, whether people like it or not. You are not going to downsize your dreams. You're not going to stop your dreams for nobody, not even your families, you're not even your friends. You're not going to allow anyone to stand in the way of your blessings. And sometimes you have to detach yourself from families because some families will try to block you from you receiving your blessings. They will try to block you from, you know, just using your gifts. They would try to get you to abort what God has planted in your heart. And sometimes your families, they are afraid of losing you. They are afraid that they're not going to be in your life because they are afraid that you're going to move on with your life and forget about them. And it's not because of that. It's because you are trying to accomplish the things that you are trying to accomplish. And if your families can't support you in what you're trying to do, then it's best for you to, cut ties with your family members because they don't support you. They don't understand you. They don't understand your vision. They're not going to, agree on what you're trying to do. And you can't allow your own families to abort your dreams. You can't allow your families to stop you from your blessings, from you receiving your promise. And this is what I had to learn. This is what I had to, you know, teach myself. I will always love my families. I will always love my siblings, um, my mother, my father. But I'm not going to love them enough to allow them to stop me from receiving my blessings. No, I'm sorry. And anyone that is trying to block me from receiving my blessings, they are going to get removed. Period. And if it is a stranger, if it is someone that I don't know, personally, they have no power over me. They don't have no power over my dreams, my visions, my blessings. They can't stop nothing. They can't stop what God is doing in my life. They can't stop me from receiving my blessings. They don't have the power to do that because I serve a God that is more powerful than anything that is on this earth. God is more powerful than Satan. I fear no evil. I fear no flesh. You understand me? I will continue to walk on my purpose. I will continue to accomplish what God has given me. And this is why We cannot allow our own families to block our visions, to block or create blockages in our lives. Because sometimes we can mess up. We can mess up our own lives just by listening to our families, just by following our family's footsteps. But you want to break free from the generational curses off of your family. You want to break poverty off of your life. You don't want to continue to struggle. You don't want to continue to go through what your parents gone through. You want to change your life. You want to change people's lives. But how can you do that when you are allowing your own families to create blockages in your life simply because they don't want you to head towards the direction of your calling? This is what you're called for. This is who you are. Don't forget who you are.